don't remember.
You just have a highlighter down here.
Yeah, I used to have a couple of things.
It's like when I'm keeping score when I'm playing golf. I remember it's in my head.
We call this regular meeting to order. Call roll.
Mayor Quirum.
Here.
Councilmember Swanson.
Here.
Mabry.
Here.
Gomez.
Here.
Newman.
Here. Please stand and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Do we have any public comment to start off? Okay, we'll go to Commissioner Newman for approval of minutes.
Thank you, Mayor. I move that we approve the minutes from our regular council meeting on June 3rd, 2019.
Second. Motion's been second. Any comments? Call roll.
Councilmember Swanson.
Aye.
Mabry.
Aye.
Gomez.
Aye.
Newman.
Aye.
Mayor Quirum.
Aye. Now go to approval of invoices. City Clerk Nelson.
In the Department of Accounts and Finances, for this period, we have invoices totaling $177,069.37. In the Department of Streets and Public Improvements, we have invoices totaling $111,609.40. In the Department of Public Safety, we have invoices totaling $113,237.74. And in the Department of Public Property and Utilities, we have invoices totaling $592,604.83. Mayor, all council members present have confirmed their reviews of all invoices and now are submitted for disposition.
I move that we approve the invoices as presented.
Second. Motion's been second. Any comments, corrections? Call roll.
Councilmember Swanson.
Aye.
Mabry.
Aye.
Gomez.
Aye.
Newman.
Aye.
Mayor Quirum.
Aye. Now we'll go to regular business and City Clerk Nelson.
Next on the agenda is Ordinance O-19-010. This is an ordinance amending the sewer code. This is the second and final reading. Mayor, all council members have reviewed this ordinance and it is submitted for disposition.
I move that we approve ordinance O-19-010.
Second. Motion's been second. Comments? Call roll.
Councilmember Swanson.
Aye.
Mabry.
Aye.
Gomez.
Aye.
Newman.
Aye.
Mayor Quirum.
Aye.
Next on the agenda is suspension of the requirement for a second reading for ordinance O-19-011. This is an ordinance amending the liquor code.
I move that we suspend the ordinance for the requirement of the second reading of ordinance O-19-011.
Second. Motion's been second. Comments? Call roll.
Let me just mention the reason. Well, I guess I got to mention that the next thing. Yeah. So. Okay, Councilmember Swanson.
Aye.
Mabry.
Aye.
Gomez.
Aye.
Newman.
Aye.
Mayor Quirum.
Aye.
Next on the agenda is ordinance O-19-011. This is an ordinance amending the liquor code. Mayor, all council members have reviewed this ordinance and it is submitted for disposition.
I move that we approve ordinance O-19-011.
Second. Motion's been second. Comments? Pete?
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I was going to say the only we did amend the liquor ordinance at the last meeting. However, we had heard quite swiftly from a couple establishments that we actually inadvertently changed the hours on them for when they could serve. So the only change that this ordinance has for this reading for this ordinance is on page 21, section 3-1-17, talking about the hours of operation. So we're simply restoring the hours back to where they were, which means on Saturday a person like or an establishment like somewhere else can serve at 7 a.m. as opposed to 10 a.m. where it was before. It was 7 a.m. prior to that. So that makes sense. Yeah.
Any further comments? Call roll.
Councilmember Swanson.
Aye.
Mabry.
Aye.
Gomez.
Nay.
Newman.
Aye.
Mayor Quirum.
Aye.
Next on the agenda is Resolution R-19-023. This is a resolution seeking a Homestead Festival Parade permit from IDOT. This is an annual thing. All council members have reviewed this resolution and it is submitted for disposition.
Move that we approve Resolution R-19-023.
Second. Motion and second. Comments, questions, concerns? Call roll.
Councilmember Swanson.
Aye.
Mabry.
Aye.
Gomez.
Aye.
Newman.
Aye.
Mayor Quero.
Aye.
Next on the agenda is Resolution R-19-024. This is a resolution authorizing the borrowing of not to exceed $4.5 million in the name of the Julia Rackley Perry Memorial Hospital, a city hospital established by the city of Princeton pursuant to 65 ILCS 511-22-1. Mayor, all council members have reviewed this resolution and it is submitted for disposition.
I move that we approve Resolution R-19-024.
Second. Motion has been seconded. This is all this is a request by the lender. The $4.5 million that is being taken out by Perry Memorial is a loan. They're not using the city's bonding power. So the repayment of the $4.5 million loan is through hospital operations only. The city of Princeton is not involved in the debt once it's taken out. So that's what this entails. Any comments? Call roll.
Councilmember Swanson.
Aye.
Mabry.
Aye.
Gomez.
Aye.
Newman.
Aye.
Mayor Quero.
Aye.
Next on the agenda is Resolution R-19-025. This is a final plat of the First State Bank subdivision. Mayor, all council members have reviewed this resolution and it's submitted for disposition.
I move that we approve Resolution R-19-025. Second.
Motion has been seconded. Pete?
Yeah, I'll just mention that the original plat actually was approved last year, but IDOT had determined that they were uncomfortable with the way the street in the subdivision aligned with the existing street on the west side of Main Street, aligning up with Century Drive. So they kind of dug in a little bit and requested the developer to realign the street to more clearly align with the existing Century Drive on the west side of Main Street. So there was some back and forth on that for a number of weeks, maybe months, with finally the bank proceeded with meeting IDOT's requirements. And they wanted to wait until that whole configuration had settled down and been determined once and for all before they developed yet the final plat. So that's what this is, the final plat. And it's really just to align the entryways to both streets on both sides of Main Street.
The motion has been seconded. Any further comment? Call roll.
Councilmember Swanson.
Aye.
Mabry.
Aye.
Gomez.
Aye.
Newman.
Aye.
Mayor Quero.
Aye.
Next on the agenda is Resolution R-19-026. This is a resolution adopting grant terms of the Abandoned Residential Property Municipal Relief Program from the Illinois Housing Development Authority. Mayor, all council members have reviewed this resolution and it is submitted for disposition.
I move that we approve Resolution R-19-026. Second.
Motion's been seconded. This pertains to a grant that we were awarded recently. It's a $40,000 grant that we can use, or that we are to use, for property maintenance around town, demolitions and mowing. So this basically is just that we accept those terms, and that's what that money will be used for. Motion has been seconded. Any comments? Call roll.
Councilmember Swanson.
Aye.
Mabry.
Aye.
Gomez.
Aye.
Newman.
Aye.
Mayor Quero.
Aye.
Next on the agenda is your stuff.
Okay, just real quick, we've got the monthly financial report. Everybody has looked at that. Just a couple of highlights. Always like to look at the sales tax revenue for month of May. Again, these track about 2 to 3 months behind, so it's actually around February and March numbers, but we received the money in May. And we're right in line, a little bit lower than last year and the year before, but we're basically in line with the last 6 years for this month. Same with Princeton Hotel Motel 6. This May's numbers show us that we're the second highest in the last 6 years, so tracking well. The other thing that is always of interest is our long-term debt. Our long-term debt, principal and interest, is down to $28 million. So I think it's the first time we dipped down in the $20 million range, which is good. We've been making our payments as we are legally obligated to do. We've kept up with those. The important thing is, and the key, is we have taken out no long-term debt in the last four years. So that's we're going to get that down in the teens, and we'll get there soon. Also, the police and fire pension report is in here. This is a new report that we're going to start seeing monthly, and it will be part of our council packet. Just to get a net position held for the pension benefits for the Princeton Police Pension Fund stands at about $9,200,000, and the position for the fire, I thought I dog-eared it, apparently I didn't. $7,697,000. So again, this will be given to us on a monthly basis, first meeting of the month. Building permit report. Okay, so year-to-date through May, January through May, we've issued 27 permits totaling $687,484. This compares to 34 permits last year, totaling $3,006,425. And we also have, okay, so did you hand these out, these sump pump flyers? Okay, so this is in conjunction with the sewer code that we amended tonight. We passed on second reading, so it goes into law. So this is we're adding this as an incentive for people that have an illegal sump pump hookup in their home. So sump pumps should, their discharge lines should only go to your yards or to the storm sewer, not to the sanitary sewer. There are people in town that have their sump pump discharge lines hooked up to the lateral lines in their house, which feeds our public sewer main. It causes a lot of additional water that is not needed in our sewer lines, and it's what leads to a lot of our backup issues. So it's illegal to discharge sump pump water onto your neighbor's yard as well, so we want to make that a key point. So the incentive is those that have an illegal hookup. If you correct the hookup by September 1st, 2019, you will receive a $100 credit on your utility bill. And to receive the credit, what you need to do is contact City Hall to schedule an inspection so we can confirm that you have an illegal sump pump hookup. And if you're not sure, contact us anyway. We'll come out and take a look. If we confirm that you have an illegal hookup, you will need to contact a licensed plumber to correct the problem by September 1st, 2019. Once fixed, you need to contact City Hall a second time before September 1st, 2019 to schedule a final inspection so you can receive a $100 credit on your utility bill. After September 1st, 2019, there will be no additional incentive, and there will be a fine for any illegal hookups. So that goes into effect now. Also, one more thing, I guess we have one appointment to approve.
I move that we appoint Paul Ernst for a 3-year term expiring June 30th, 2022 to the Princeton Public Library Board of Trustees.
Second.
Motion's been second. Comments? Call roll.
Councilmember Swanson.
Aye.
Mabry.
Aye.
Gomez.
Aye.
Newman.
Aye.
Mayor Querem.
Aye. And due to the upcoming Independence Day holiday on Thursday, July 4th, garbage and recycling routes will be picked up on Friday, July 5th, 2019. Please set your garbage and recycling out by 5 a.m. If you have any questions, call the street department at 875-2631, option number 2. And that's all I have. Do we have any old business? Any new business? Any public comment? Okay, well, entertain a motion to adjourn this meeting and reconvene at our next.
I move that we adjourn our regular meeting this evening and reconvene for our regular council meeting on Monday, July 1st, 2019, 7 o'clock at City Hall.
Second.
Motion to second, call roll.
Councilmember Swanson.
Aye.
Mabry.
Aye.
Gomez.
Aye.
Newman.
Aye.
Mayor Querem.
Aye, this meeting is adjourned, and thank you all for coming.